And good morning, Michael.
Good morning. Good morning.
How we doing?
I'm good, except I woke up this morning and took my blood pressure, and we're going to do this today.
Yeah.
But
Were you feeling good about it?
I think I was.
That's not going to go around my arm.
I was surprised pleasantly. I thought it would be worse, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So we'll see what yours is.
So what do you think the blood pressure is gonna give you? What is it going to tell us?
I mean, it's basically going to tell us what the mirror tells us.
So it's the oil
both
gauge?
of us are fat and out of shape.
Well, according to the pictures, we already saw that.
Right.
Yeah, everybody loved that, by the way.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna get into that. I think it's what is today? The 6th? Yeah.
Today is the 6th.
Okay,
Friday,
I'm
Friday
6 days no alcohol, and you're
day 3,
3,
4.
4. Okay.
Monday was the last day.
Okay.
So, and now it's like, it's like this morning I woke up, I'm like, is it Friday? Is it Thursday?
Right.
I actually had to look at my phone, my watch, and then go to the calendar because I was confused.
Did your alarm went off and you turned it off?
No, you know what? I changed it. I'm not sure when it's going off, but I know it is. But nobody's like, screaming at me or anything.
Good.
That I know of. I could be sitting in line somewhere as beep beep.
Right.
It's like looking at their stuff. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I woke up. I feel good. First off, I'm wearing 3 of my favorite Christmas gifts. I've got my Crocs on. I've got
what mode are those in? Those are in comfort
shirt.
Mode, right?
These are comfort mode. Yeah.
Okay.
I got my DJ Khaled shirt, which is this guy is awesome, and then my Hamlin University beanie. So I'm ready to rock it. It's Friday.
You are ready.
And I've been watching the news since 4:00 this morning. I'm like obsessed now. I'm getting my laptop open. I get my coffee going. I drink my salt water, mix my coffee up, my collagen creamer in there, and I'm parked in front of the computer just like reading news and watching news. And there are some massive stories that have been happening all week, and actually the last few weeks, and some of them are kind of coming to fruition now and changing and developing. But obviously the first biggest news, I guess, in the sports world is Damar Hamlin.
Yeah.
Damar Hamlin is continuing to make a good recovery.
Well, he woke up. He woke up. He can move his feet. He can move his hands.
Yeah.
He can do all that stuff. He can't speak.
He's writing. Right?
He's writing, and the first thing asked the doctor was, "Did they win?"
Yeah.
And of course, then the doctor made a great response, and he said, "You won the game of life."
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I guess throughout the day yesterday, it had some remarkable improvements, and so it looks like now's the big, going to probably be the big test. So the recovery and the road back. So, but that's awesome.
Well, let's get deeper into the kind of the playoffs and what that looks like when we get into sports. Obviously, we'll touch a little bit on the weather. A nice little break in the rain. It
today
sounds like it's gonna come back though in spades, and so we'll give everybody an update on what that's going to look like.
Yeah, the storm wasn't that insane as we anticipated.
I mean, it was a pretty good storm.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But not like the whole...
I didn't lose any roof shingles or what do you call it, panels. So that's good. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what this weekend has in store.
Yeah, I don't think it's the cyclone, but it's close.
The big news, national trending topics, this is one of the things that we're kind of trying to hit on, right, is all of these what's everyone around the country talking about. I mean, big news out of Idaho, obviously the murders that happened in the month of December. This guy, what is his name? His name is Brian Koberger, is the guy that's suspected of killing these 4 college students in Idaho. There he is on the screen. This guy, it's a little creepy looking. But anyways, he was arraigned yesterday, brought into a court, and he was arrested out east, about 1,000 miles from where the murders took place.
Yeah.
They tracked him down. They had him in front of a court judge yesterday. And basically, it's been a string of events that have led the cops and authorities to find him. The guy went as far as to change license plates on his Hyundai Elantra. He got pulled over at one point for tailing a semi and there's body cam footage, and and if you look at him watching that footage when he's looking at the cop, it looks like he knows that thinks he's going to get arrested, right? And so so we're covering this story. I'm going to follow it closely, but in case you guys don't know, obviously early on the morning of November 13th, the 4 students, Ethan Chapin, 20 years old, Madison Morgan, 21, Zana Kernadol, 20 years old, and Kaylee Goncalves, 21. They were stabbed to death in their home in Moscow, Idaho, and
That's
3
crazy.
of them were living together, and there were 2 other students. The 4th victim, Chapin, was dating Kernodle and spending the night. And so there's some stuff that came out. There were roommates in the house that didn't get murdered that were able to kind of see this suspect, and then hide and lock themselves in the room. They traced, they've actually pulled some cell phone records from him and watched kind of his locations. There was a 2-hour window where he shut his cell phone off, turned it back on. And interestingly enough, the cell phone records show that his after he turned it back on, he actually went back over into the vicinity of where the murders were. And so I don't know what, all the details of that, but it's just crazy to think about. Right.
Well, somebody came in with a mask on. Mm-hmm. They say they found DNA on a knife sheath as well.
Yep.
So, I mean, everything's linking back to him. So, and his dad, I guess his dad's somewhere in the mix too.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was captured at his parents' house. This guy, I heard this morning on the news, this guy has a PhD in criminology. And so one of the thoughts is, is this guy thinking that he's going to get away with the perfect murder scenario? And obviously, and look, I'll be the first to say, innocent until proven guilty. And so we definitely don't want to say he's the guy, but by the looks of how things are shaking out, it seems to be like they're building a pretty strong case against him. And so they released this 18-page affidavit yesterday, and some of this information that we're talking about right now was in that. So yeah, it's crazy. And so I'm going to continue to track this story and give us updates as it progresses. There was one point yesterday where he was in the court and somebody behind the glass threatened to kill him. And so it was actually another inmate that threatened to kill him. So yeah, it's crazy stuff, man. Another crazy, sad, terrible story out of Utah. And this is obviously not what we want our show to be about all the time. But if it's a national trending topic, I think if people are tuning into us, we have an obligation to kind of share what we know and what we've heard.
Sure.
And so let's give them all the information that we can in one place. So there was a shooting in Utah. A 42-year-old man in Enoch, Utah, shot 7 members of his family before killing himself. What we do know is that his wife served him with divorce papers on December 21st. And so yesterday, or not yesterday, but a couple days ago, the family of 8 were found dead inside their rural home on Wednesday night during a welfare check. And so the 42-year-old shot his wife, all of his kids, and his mother-in-law. And the kids were 5 children, ranging in age 17 all the way down to 4 years old. And so,
wow,
super sad stuff. And
how do you do that?
It's
I can never imagine.
No,
I mean,
terrible.
you have to be completely wacko,
right,
to do that. I mean, your marbles have to be outside the box. So, and maybe he was.
And I mean,
I guess living in Utah, I mean, that could be.
Look, and it's obvious the last 2 stories that we've talked about, there's clearly something that we're not doing as a society that we need to address. I don't know if it's mental health or what, or addiction, or all of the above, or it's a super sad thing, and nobody likes to talk about this kind of stuff or report on it, but it's a reality, I guess, in the world we live in. And so, yeah, prayers and condolences to the family and friends of those victims, and not only those victims, but the victims in Idaho as well. So we continue to track those stories.
Well, they were reporting on that, saying that was in Idaho.
Oh, I did see a couple different,
so,
mixed.
I mean, obviously Idaho and Utah is like, I mean, right there,
crazy,
like Templeton and Tascadero or something, but it's just,
another,
it's the cold.
International trending story. You remember El Chapo, the Sinaloa cartel kingpin?
Yep.
Well, his son was captured in Mexico, and he was actually captured in 2019. But what happened back then was there was so much violence and threats against the government from the cartel that they let him go. And so
the president ordered that.
Yeah, he was captured. When he was arrested Thursday. Okay, here it is. 19 suspected gang members and 10 military personnel died during the events surrounding the arrest of Ovidio Guzman, which is El Chapo's son.
Right.
And so he was arrested in the northern state of Sinaloa, and he is still in custody. But since he's been taken into custody, there has been just a spark, a wave of violence erupting
Mexico's
across Mexico.
in chaotic mess right now.
Oh, dude, it's insane. So, yeah, there's been all kinds of, obviously, murders and shootings and kidnappings. And
that's the Sinaloa way, though.
Dude, State Governor Ruben Rocha says 7 members of the security forces have been killed, including a colonel, and 21 have been injured, as well as 8 civilians. And so there's been over 12 clashes with security forces, 25 acts of looting, and 200 vehicles set on fire. So people are clearly, outraged, whether it's the cartel being outraged or the people being outraged because the cartel protects them, or who knows what, right? It's just...
Well, he's also a high-ranking officer within the Sinaloa cartel. So the son is, which is obvious, with dad running it, prior to that, and you know that El Chapo, he's going to find his way out. I mean, he was sentenced to life in prison in 2020. Mm-hmm. So let's see how many, and he got out in 2018. Dug a tunnel.
He's in Colorado, right? Eric, producer Eric, do we know
where El Chapo is?
Mm-hmm. No, the dad, El Chapo.
Oh, he's somewhere.
I think he's in Colorado.
What does Carl say here? Damara's talking to family and doctors. His breathing tube is out. So that's cool.
That's late breaking news.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, let's put a pin in El Chapo's son story. We'll come back to that. I'll continue to track that.
Yeah.
And that is good news. Damar Hamlin, apparently, is that breaking news? Let me see if I can find that. What's going on local?
Locally, well, what I wanted to also, so on that news is about the doctor, that radiologist doctor, which plunged his family off the cliff on Highway 1.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
You didn't hear about that?
No, what is this?
So he's driving his Tesla up 1 and dives his family off the road off a 250-foot embankment down in the ocean. On purpose, intentionally.
No way.
So he's been arrested now. Well, he's still in the hospital. So everybody made it, but they literally plunged off.
And he lived.
They all lived. And this, if you look at the car looks just completely just like a can,
I think,
smashed up.
I think we're going to get a chance to see it here in a minute. But so what? I heard the Highway 1's closed though.
Well, this is up San Mateo.
Oh, there's the car. Wow.
So this is Highway 1 is closed just before Ragged Point, both directions. Mm-hmm. So guess there's a major landslide there.
Okay.
But yeah, this was wicked. So I mean, how do you again?
So Elon's new slogan is going to be
you can jump off 250 feet
even if you try.
Yeah.
In a Tesla or something like that.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know if I'd want to be on that
250 feet.
250 foot.
Insane. Yep. So he's arrested.
Family is recovering. He's still in critical care, but obviously he's going to be going to jail after that for attempted murder.
You think?
Yeah. So that's going to be a fun to watch.
Wow. Okay, Damar Hamlin. I'm trying to get this latest. No. I don't see anything that's reporting. Oh, there we go. Vernon Morningstar, 29 seconds ago, is reporting. Okay, Bill safety. Damar Hamlin is breathing on his own, able to talk. So that's cool. That is official on the newswire this morning. All right. Well, we continue to pray for him and his family. That's awesome. I wonder what that. I did see that the Patriots donated $18,003 to his toy drive yesterday, and the significance of 18, I can't remember. Oh gosh, this is terrible.
So he's probably closing in on $10 million,
right?
I would imagine. So I didn't check the update on his GoFundMe for that, but I would imagine that he is closing in on 10 million, if not exceeded that.
Let's see here. The number 18 stands for chai or kai or life in the Jewish faith. Okay. So it's a significant number. It stands for life in the Jewish faith. And then obviously the $3 represents Damar Hamlin's number. So that's kind of cool.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, other football news. This is like this should be the international story of the week. Tom Brady's new girlfriend. Dude, are you a Tom Brady guy?
No. No, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I mean, why root for the greatest athlete
he's
ever?
He's washed up, man.
Why root?
He's going to be like Joe Montana and Brett Favre that's tried to keep going.
He's got, I don't know, 3 more rings than Montana.
Well, yeah, but they're tarnished.
Dude.
They're tarnished. They should have just jumped on the boat, waved like
You're
that.
You're talking Tom Brady. Eric, can we please give Randy one reason to like Tom Brady?
What's one reason?
He's got a brand new girlfriend.
Well, of course he does. I mean, come on.
Her name is Veronica Rajek.
And she's 22 years old. She's a Swiss model.
She's a model, yeah. And there he is, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady wins again.
Yes, I agree,
dude.
I agree. He is the best of all time. Okay. But
never mind all the other stories I said I was going to follow and track. This is the one that's going to probably consume the most of my time.
We might need better pictures, though.
Tom Brady he's the GOAT.
I agree. I agree. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying at a certain time they start becoming the old goat in the corner of the pen.
Oh gosh,
getting rammed by the young goats. You know what I'm saying?
What's his record? 8-8, and they're going to go to the playoffs.
Probably one and done.
Okay,
probably one and done.
I think we're going to have to make a wager.
Probably one and done. They might be facing the Cowboys. So
don't count the goat out. Don't count him out.
I like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan in the sense that the guy can turn, anything into a diamond, So, and I've seen it. I've seen it many times to where somehow he pulls out this magic potion and comes back from a 21-point deficit in the Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Okay, how? Because the guy is amazing. I understand that.
He is amazing.
Okay? But there's a time. Now, okay, so he's at his 45th year. Right. Yeah. He said he was playing until he was 45.
Okay.
Okay. So hence his new girlfriend, his ex-wife. Okay. That's how this all came about. Yeah. Okay.
There were reports that she's had a boyfriend for a while. So
who knows? I think they all do.
Who knows?
I think they're all those celebrities. They all have boyfriends, girlfriends, and side pieces. But in the same side is he said he was going to be playing until 45. Okay. Can he go more? Do you think he can go more?
I mean, if he's dating that girl, I would.
No, hold on.
I wouldn't ever play another down again. I agree. Hang out with her and do whatever she needs me to do.
But she likes the quarterback life, the football life. Her boyfriend is.
Let's see her again.
The boyfriend is the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. right?
Yeah.
So it's absolutely. So if he retires and goes back
She's
to
got her master's. She's
doing
probably brilliant.
She's probably
super smart.
she's very smart.
She's very smart.
They all are. They have to have that. It's kind of like
Look how
all these
smart she
football
looked.
players. Yeah.
Oh.
But like I said, but athletically,
yes.
2-3 more years.
He's 45 and he is running circles around me, who's 45, and you, who's
Well, that doesn't say much.
yeah.
That doesn't say much. Have you played any type of backyard baseball or
we were
anything anytime
athletes
soon?
back in the day.
Well, yeah, back in the day. But there's a lot of things that's happened from there to now.
I played a memorial softball game in August, I think, for a buddy, a teammate of ours who had passed, and it was all of our varsity team got together and we played, and we were it was 110 degrees. We were holding beers, sitting in the outfield holding beers. It was a disaster. We were dying.
You said softball.
Yeah.
You said your varsity softball team.
No, our varsity baseball team.
Okay. I'm
Played
like,
a
well,
softball.
we
weren't going to try to play baseball. We played softball. Yeah, no, it was ugly, but.
And did you run really fast? Were you happy with that after that hit to first base?
Oh, dude, no, it was bad. It was bad. we had a buddy of ours, actually, Mike Gray, class of '95, got drafted, played for the Atlanta Braves. He was the other left-handed pitcher on our team. He pulled a hamstring running to first base during the game. It was.
I believe that.
We were that, and he was the most fit out of all of us. So yeah, it was bad. Oh well. Anyways, hey, another sports story.
Yes,
another goat. Are you a wrestling guy? Are you a WWE guy?
I only watch it for the comedy.
Okay, so Vince McMahon, you know who that is. Okay,
he's the goat. He's the goat.
Vince McMahon is the goat. I think he's known for pretty much putting pro wrestling on the map, right? He's the godfather of pro wrestling.
And
right?
he orchestrated and started the NFL or the XFL
back
years ago, and then tried to circumvent it again 20 years later.
Well, he's coming back now to the WWE. He kind of went away after some misconduct,
some allegations. Yeah,
right? Yeah. But he announced that he is looking to make a comeback, coming back to the WWE to help and pursue selling the actual the brand. And so he's 77 years old, and in that picture that Eric showed, that is a. I mean, I want to look like that at 77.
There's a lot of things that go along with that. But
do you think he dyes his hair?
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think he dyes his hair.
Allison said I'm getting gray last night.
I saw that actually in the yesterday's video.
There's a little gray in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to dye my hair this year. I'm growing it out, and then I'm going to dye it.
I think what I'd like to see you do is I'd like to see you gel that thing up.
I'll do
kind of like a Johnny Bravo.
For sure.
You know who Johnny Bravo is?
No. All right, Mr. McMahon, who has majority voting power through his ownership of WWE's Class B stock, has told the company that he is electing himself and two former co-presidents and directors to the board. Okay, so the move to reinstate Mr. McMahon, which the board had previously rebuffed, and others will require 3 directors to vacate their positions. So he's going to try to basically make it so that they have obviously the voting power to sell the company. And
well, he's coming back to. I mean, obviously WWE and the whole organization has been tanking. So he's coming back because he's the primary shareholder of it.
Yeah,
and so he wants to sell it, get out from underneath it. So he thinks he can come back and actually kind of breathe some more oxygen into this and build it back up so that way they can sell it and kind of, steer their shareholders into a positive direction.
So at what point do you think The Rock's going to get involved?
He won't.
What's The Rock and Vince McMahon's relationship? Not good?
No.
Or?
Yeah. They broke sheets long ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, now the Rock actually in 2 months because he took over the
45
XFL.
days.
Yeah.
XFL.
He took over the XFL along with his partner, which is his ex-wife. But I think that's going to be. I mean, everything that guy touches, turns to gold.
Wait, so Rock's partnered with McMahon's ex-wife?
No, The Rock's ex-wife back in years and years ago.
Got it.
So that's who their daughter is. Anyways, but
I'm going all in on that XFL.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great.
We have a buddy that played quarterback for the San Francisco team that went to the championship. Yeah. So that was
well. You've always had these. So football, obviously. I
don't care that it played. Right?
What's that?
The XFL didn't it go 1 year?
It went. No, it almost went a year. It didn't go to the full year. So the XFL and the I think it's the.
Was that when they had the jerseys like "He Hate Me" and all that?
Well, So years ago when Vince started, it was like, a show. It was a circus show.
Oh yeah.
And so then 20 years later, kind of rolls it out and tried to get a little bit more streamlined.
Yep.
Kind of a tackling.
More like trying to go after the NFL.
Trying to go after the NFL. He was taking sole operation of it. So then that way there was no other influences. And it's just, it failed. Just like all the other non-NFL, leagues. So last year they started the other football league, which is another kind of a farm division.
Yep.
And so and that one was cut short again 2 years ago, I think, or there was another one that cut short because of funding.
Okay.
So they ran out of money. Wow. So I think this is the only one that's going to really take off, and I think it's going to be here to stay.
Well,
that's my take.
McMahon paid $12 million to resolve allegations against of sexual misconduct back when that happened a year ago. So I don't think he's gonna. I mean, when you've got that kind of money, like he's got to be worth hundreds.
Well, remember Triple X? Remember Triple X and the wrestler?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
Yeah.
Never followed wrestling.
Triple H, not nope. Triple X. So that's his son-in-law.
Okay.
Now, because he married, which was Vince McMahon's daughter, which she was a wrestler.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're all kind of intertwined. Have you ever watched that show called The Rock? The Rock's as he grew up.
Oh no.
It's called Young Rock.
Young Rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. Huh. And they have all these guys, they have Andre the Giant, they have Rocky, they have Triple H, all these guys, but in a young version. It's pretty entertaining.
Rocky, like Sylvester Stallone?
No, Rocky, I don't know, whatever his dad's name was when he was a wrestler.
All I remember is going over to my cousin's house when we were little, and they were obsessed with it, and they always wanted to play it. And I was like, I'm, 5'1", 100 pounds, and they're like way bigger than me. And all they did was want to like body slam me. Yeah. Like, that's no fun. What is that? What's the fun in that? Yeah, or they'd like jump off the bed onto me. Like, this wrestling is dumb.
But can you imagine if that was actually real? People think that, they think it's real, or
crazy.
They pretend to think it's real. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And they spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars going to these, major, WWE, WWF showdown and all that stuff. I just don't get that. Maybe it's because of the comedy acts, and it's a show, I guess. I guess that's more of the answer. It's more of a comedy show.
All right, moving along. We've got a few minutes left and a lot to get to. We've got some giveaways. We've got to get some weather updates going. What's the latest on the California storms? Eric, what is our forecast looking like today? We've got 58 degrees.
Oh, now we have no rain tomorrow.
Cloudy. Rains. Oh, yeah. It's
no rain on
tomorrow.
Saturday now.
Okay, a little rain on Sunday, it looks like, Monday and Tuesday. So it's just pushing out. It looks like another day or so. So highs 59 degrees tomorrow and cloudy. 58, cloudy and rainy on Sunday. 59 on Monday. So today, take advantage of that sunshine. Go out, tan your butthole. Do you do that?
I do. Twice a day.
No, apparently that's supposed to be really good for you.
Yeah.
Did you just say tan your butthole?
Yeah. You actually bleach it too.
No. There's a whole thing where you lay on your back naked, put your legs over, and
Mike's watching too much History Channel.
Point your anus at the sun. It's supposed to like be this miracle thing. I don't know. I'll research it and give you guys a little more detail.
Just make sure you get pictures too.
Yeah, we'll take pictures of you doing it.
But if you do that, take advantage of the sun coming out today because it's not going to be sunny tomorrow. Apparently,
I can see a new local movement happening.
Yes,
out there at the ranch, maybe.
Right, exactly.
Right there, because you got a great hill right there. Points right to the sun.
Yeah. What would we call it? We call it
Mike's Moonshine.
Perfect. All right. Well, so speaking of the weather, we have our outlook. We had a contest.
Yeah.
We wanted people to submit their weather picks.
Yep. What do we got?
And
I'll start putting them up. You guys decide.
We actually had. So I went out and took some video of the river.
Yep.
And just kind of got off the road and just walked a little bit down on the side right there by Finley Family Farms.
Yep.
Man, that is soft over there.
Oh.
I mean, I was sinking.
Did you take your El Camino?
I did not take my El Camino. My El Camino is still bare. Yeah, right there.
There you go.
That stuff is soft.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
look at that river.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy to think that is
crazy.
Our area, like that looks like that should be in Missouri.
It's super awesome. It's awesome to see. Like I said, if we can continue with the rain, at least to kind of keep this thing going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is Lake Nacimiento. I think my daughter took that one. Maybe Nacimiento. So Lake Nacimiento, they actually started submitting some photos in to me yesterday.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's is that Heritage? Or
no, that's the go back to that one, Eric.
Main arena.
That one is the main. Yeah, that's the main arena. Main arena. Marina. So right there in that cove. So this used to be, you wouldn't even be able to see that. It would have been way over there to the other side.
Yep.
2 months ago.
Okay.
So it's come up tremendously.
Cool.
Heritage, all the launch ramps are in the water now.
Yeah.
So
very cool.
We can certainly be ready and hopefully have a great summer.
It's going to be a White Claw summer.
Yeah. So hopefully White Claw with moonshine.
No. All right. What other pictures do we have? I saw that we had somebody submitted canoeing down the river.
Canoeing.
You have to judge these pictures I'm going to put up right now. There's one.
Okay. So what are the names in the hat for?
That's for the songs.
The songs.
Local songs. So this is Amy George and family.
Okay. Amy George and family canoeing down is that a kayak? It's a kayak going down the Salinas River.
Okay. Next is.
Okay. It's the Rainbow over wine country. Let's just call it Rainbow.
I think that was Carl
Fuentes.
Submitted that. That was Matt Garrett.
Matt Garrett's portable chicken coop took a dive. Okay. This is that another river shot?
That's the Salinas River, yeah.
Salinas River.
And then somebody's backyard creek.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty.
So you guys have to judge it. Which one you guys like the best?
I kind of like the rainbow.
You like the rainbow?
I do like.
Rainbow?
I like that. That one looked pretty bitchin'. If that was moved over to the right, and I was able to sit right there at that vineyard drinking a glass of Chardonnay, 1975 Chardonnay with
Eric, are you the tiebreaker?
With marble.
Yeah, I could be the tiebreaker.
Okay, because I don't like the rainbow. I mean, I like the rainbow.
Yeah, which one do you like?
I like the family in the canoe.
That is pretty classic.
I mean, dude, that's Christmas break in south of Atascadero, jumping into the river.
Yeah,
and these kids are gonna remember that forever.
Yeah, you look.
Hey,
look
Mom,
at the
you
one in
remember
the front.
that one year it rained so bad that the river filled up and you took us in a kayak? Like, that's a family memory.
Well, that's not Mom.
That's Mom in the front.
No, that's the daughter.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Amy.
No.
Right, so
Hey, Mom, you remember when you shoved all of us kids in the canoe?
And we went down the river? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Amy,
So those are that's my selection.
Yeah, you know what?
George family makes family memories.
It's good. I'll take that one too.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. We got some here.
The George is in the kayak. Yeah. That's Addie, I know.
Yep.
I just realized that.
So
sorry.
Yeah, I think you got Colton in the front with his shoes off.
So the winner is.
Let's pull the George family.
George family.
George family gets. What do they get, Randy?
They get a bag of Slim Mercedes beef jerky.
One bag. There was 4 of them in the canoe.
Well, they better all take one piece and split the rest.
Oh my gosh!
So yep, there you go. Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, what are we picking names for? Let's pick names.
We're gonna do our top 20 local bands. So this week we got submitted, I think, a couple of bands.
Top 20 local bands.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go in here and check it out. So go ahead and pull the name.
I'm
It's in the hat.
Okay, let's go with Greg Angela Hickson Port.
Greg and Angela.
Okay.
Greg and Angela Port.
Greg and Angela Port.
Yep.
1 second here.
What are we doing here?
Trying to find the band.
Oh, see what band they
I
picked?
didn't put the band underneath it. Sorry.
Oh,
Carry on.
that's all right. Okay, so there's 20 bands, or top 20 bands. Do you think the Small Kicks are going to make it? I mean, I'm kind of self-conscious about that.
I think they're in the top 20.
We don't play enough to be considered in the top 20. My guitar player alone is in 20 bands.
Yeah, I saw that. He's in everything.
He's in Tally's new band. He's in Rolf's band. He's in
the Cow Tippers.
He's in the Cow Tippers. He's in O'Donna. He's in.
So is that all he does?
That's all he does. He is we should have him on the show. He is a by trade full-time film and television composer. And if you don't know who we're talking about, it's Todd Andrew, who is probably the most talented musician I've ever met. He spends all day, every day, writing and recording music for feature films, television, theme songs. He's got a number of Disney TV show theme songs. He's got NFL Football Night in America, NBC theme song.
So he's writing that or playing that?
He wrote and played it. He writes it and produces and records and plays the entire thing. So I've actually had the chance to work on a couple of his projects. We submitted for NBC Bay Area. They needed a new theme song for the San Jose Sharks hockey show or whatever, right? And so him and I wrote the song and I got to sing on it. It didn't get selected because what happens is the agency that he works for asks him to come up with 3 or 4 different songs for a project. And then he will, and then they select one of them, right? And so he's been doing it for, gosh, almost 16, 17 years now.
Oh, yeah. Did he do any of those?
He did the Olympics in 18. He has the theme song for the movie Deadpool. He did the main Deadpool rap, that song.
Huh.
He was up for a Grammy. Like Todd's the real deal. He's a stud.
Who won?
Okay,
Angela.
Greg. Going back to this top 20.
They voted for High Voltage or Rock of Ages.
So they have 2.
Yeah, they submitted. So.
Same AC/DC.
Hey, I see in that thread, Mark and Shelly Silvera, Small Kicks.
Small Kicks twice.
Whoop whoop! Whoa, twice.
Matt Garrett.
I love it.
Small Kicks are rad.
Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. Greg and Angela Hickson, High Voltage and Ace of Spades. What was it?
It's just AC/DC.
Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
Okay.
What did they win?
AC/DC.
What are they winning?
And Def Leppard.
They win a jerky. We're giving away
Jerky.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my gosh! Look at the time.
There you go.
Okay, you know
Greg and Angela.
You know what we have to do now. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Blood pressure testing.
So what do we put that on our wrist?
This is going to go on your wrist.
Left wrist, closest to the heart.
In case you're joining us, Randy and I are doing this health and fitness challenge. We started off the year showing our before pictures. I don't know. Do we have those that we can pull up?
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
Okay.
My wife is super
we started
excited
off
that we
the
did
year
that.
doing these before pictures. We've concluded that Randy and I are both severely out of shape, and
we are considered obese
and near death.
Near death.
And so part of what we're trying to do is kind of really gauge how far gone we are, how bad off we are. There I am. I'm 100 million pounds in that picture. I look like if you touch me, I'd pop. And it's just not a healthy feeling.
We should go do your BMI.
Let's see Randy's. Let's
Oh, you want to get off of yours?
Yeah, okay. So
let's get some BMI.
We're putting the blood pressure machine on Randy's
right
wrist.
There.
There's Randy.
Don't walk too close to a fence.
So now you're going to want to sit back, relax, put your arm up just like this.
You got a whole...
Uncross your legs.
But you're going to want to lower your arm just a little.
Uncross your legs.
Really? Lower your arm. I
have to get one of these.
Lower your arm right there. Leave it there. Lower it a little. Lower right there. Okay. Here we go. We're testing Randy's blood pressure.
This is much different than what
Don't
the
talk.
doctor.
Just think happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Don't talk.
Tom Brady's girlfriend.
Mike's butthole. Shining in the sun.
Relax. So far, I'm not getting a pulse.
Perfect.
Relax.
Woosah.
Okay, we're can you zoom in on that?
You can't see that.
Okay, Randy, not bad. You're 137 over 88. That's not bad.
So if my doctor is watching, something is wrong with the other doctor and the other place that we go to. Because my blood pressure yesterday was 176 over 115.
So 137 over 88.
All right, I'm going to take that. I'm going to start going to you.
I took a screenshot. Now let's do mine.
All right. There you go. I got to give me one of those.
Now, for the record, you're on medication.
Yes.
Okay.
I have been.
I am not.
I have been since I was 18 years old.
I've been told to be on it, but I'm not on it because I'm convinced that
you don't need it.
I'm going to combat it with healthy living choices.
Yeah.
And so
that never works.
Uncross your legs.
Uncross your legs. Sit up straight. Let the blood flow through the body evenly. And watch it. Watch it happen. Kind of makes me think and want to do that beer challenge where you're drinking a beer and they have that shocker. It's still going. We are getting close to the end. You can't be tapping out any more than that. It's starting to go quicker. Beating. Holy. That's not good.
I took it this morning and it was lower than that. This says 199 over 128. I don't think that's accurate.
Damn it. Now I question mine.
All right, let's try it.
It's not accurate.
We're going to have to try it again.
Maybe, 199 over 129. So maybe you should go see my doctor.
Right.
Okay, I'm not going to you anymore.
Well, we'll take it again on Monday and see how accurate that was.
Oh, my gosh. Hopefully you make it through the weekend. Hopefully you make it through today.
Okay. All right, look, guys.
Says never trust the reading.
Yes.
Never.
Okay, there you go.
Stay away from the keto diet, please.
Oh, boy.
All right.
There you have it.
Awesome.
It confirmed at least that Randy and I are completely out of shape and unhealthy. And so if we make it through the weekend, we'll be here Monday.
We hope so. Absolutely.
I do want to say, though, on a serious tip, if you guys are feeling any type of not normal, go see your doctor. My cousin, 40 years old this week, lost feeling in his arms and went to the doctor. Turns out he had a stroke and he's still in the hospital 3 days later. And so just listen to your body.
Yep.
Go
Absolutely.
get checked, maintain healthy living habits. And please don't use Randy or I as an example of what to put in your body.
Yeah. So, well, now they should.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the good path.
Dude, we're basically Tom Brady.
We're on the good path.
We're basically Tom Brady.
Right. We're actually building. We're laying the concrete now below the house after the house is already built.
Let's just get one last look at what Tom Brady's got going on this week.
What he's got going on?
That's Mike Brady.
No,
that's Mike Brady.
No, that's the Moonshine Bandits.
Okay. Oh gosh, put it away.
Oh my Lord.
Put it away.
Tom Brady.
Okay, yeah. So Tom Brady, congratulations. You win the Player of the Week.
Should we get him a bag of Slim Sadie's jerky?
He's the MVP.
I think he's already got his own jerky.
Tom Brady.
All right, Tom Brady, if you're watching, you're going to win a bag of Slim Sadie's beef jerky. Mm-hmm. So email us and we'll send it out to you.
I think we want everybody to have a safe weekend.
Yep.
Stay
it's
dry.
Be fun. Stay dry.
We will
get out there, spend it with your family.
7:30 Monday morning.
7:30 Monday morning.
Lots of news, lots of sports, weather, fun stuff. The kids are back in school next week. And so we will resume regular programming of just making sure kids don't kill each other.
Sounds good.
Right?
All right. Sounds good.
That's it.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew. And as always, we can't do it without our sponsors. Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Pillar Real Estate, and 805 Customs, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay dry, and we'll see you on Monday.